It's another fall day here in Gastonia, North Carolina. The leaves are on the ground, the traffic is roaring by, and the birds are chirping extremely loudly. So this month at Success Freaks, as I said before, is all about attitude of gratitude. And that involves no matter what you're going through, whatever things are happening, like the wind picking up. And so I have to kind of block you so that it doesn't make that weird noise. The other day I actually began working on my fantasy story again. It's a fantasy thriller with an espionage twist. A revealed assassin must face government agencies, evil wizards, and his mother in order to stop a demon from becoming god of the undead. That's the synopsis. That's the blurb. I haven't worked on this thing in years. I dragged it out and just read through a couple of chapters towards the end, which is what the stuff I need to work on. And it was, I was amazed at how good it was. And then I picked a section that I could begin writing on, and it was obvious to me that I had not exercised those muscles, those fiction muscles, in a long time. So what does this have to do with attitude of gratitude? I'm just happy that I tried it again. I'm just happy that I dragged it out. I'm excited about it. I want to keep working on it. I want to get closer and closer to finishing it. So be grateful for the opportunity to be creative. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for those talents and abilities that you have, even if they're a little rusty, even if they're not up to what you think is great. You know, by working on them, by working through them, you're always going to have that opportunity to grow and grow stronger in that. So be grateful for that. You always have the opportunity. Those of you who want to write, those of you who want to create in any way, shape, or form, stop using the excuse of, I don't have time. You'll never have enough time. I've said this rant before. Never, ever will you have enough time. You have to create that space. You have to set that aside for yourself. Whether it's getting up oh so early in the morning or staying up way late at night. I found that writers tend to get up early in the morning and painters tend to stay up late at night. So wherever you fall into that, whatever's good for you, you can do that. Now those of you who are going through other hard times in your life, remember that it's the hardships that make you stronger. Those things that you're going through are helping you level up your life. Whether it's a creative experience, whether it's in your business, whether it's your family, there are opportunities for you to grow, and you need to have these experiences. Why does this keep happening to you? So that you can learn from it. You don't know some nuance. If you had everything handed to you on a silver platter, you wouldn't respect it. You wouldn't know what to do it. You wouldn't have trained whatever those abilities are that you need in order to live at that level. That's why you're going through this. That's why whenever you see people and you assume that, oh, they're just such an overnight success, actually they probably spent 10 to 20 years working on their stuff. You look at the Tortuga Twins now, we launched into our very first Christmas show that we did, and it was a huge success. It sold out. We had the DVDs made through a Kickstarter project. Everything worked great. Now the DVDs are flying off the shelf. Does this mean that it was just came so easy to us? No. You know, we've done a couple of theater shows that weren't such a big financial success. They're a little bit, okay, and we made our money in the back end from DVD sales, but for the most part, no. We had to learn those lessons. If it was just handed to us, we wouldn't have understood what was going on if things ever turned hard down the road. If you get whatever fame, fortune, success handed to you, when things do go wonky, you won't understand why it's not working. You might actually be apt to give up at that point. Instead, it's better that it happens early. It's better that it happens early so that when it does happen later, you already know how to, I know what this is like. I've done this before. No big deal. So it's better for that. What does all this mean with attitude of gratitude? First of all, be creative. If you have something that you want to do, if you say that you're a writer, write. Writers write. One of the quotes from my favorite TV show, Studio 60 on Sunset Strip, writing rules. It's the writing that matters. Writing rules. If you're going to wait for your muse, chances are she's not going to show up. Maybe once in a while. How's that working out for you? Sit your butt in the chair and work until she shows up. chances are she's going to show up more often once you get used to, and your body used to being there, maybe even the same time every day. Writing rules. If you're a writer, write. If you're a film person, film. If you're an actor, act. I don't care. If you're a vlogger, vlog. If you're a podcaster, podcast. Whatever it is, if you're a hula hooper, hula hoop. Stop waiting. Do it. Create that space. And be grateful for the hardships. The hardships that are hitting you early on. Have that attitude of gratitude, because at the very least you're working on your craft. You're putting in your 10,000 hours that we've talked about before. It takes about 10,000 hours, they found in a study, for you to become best of the best. So you're putting in your time. Be grateful for that time. Be grateful that you're working on this, you're dealing with this positive drama versus being so bored with your life that you're looking out, even subconsciously, for negative drama, which is will find you anyways. So pursue that. And believe me that I'm listening to my own words right now. I haven't worked on that fantasy story in a while. True, I've been working on creative content for Success Freaks, MordantWorld, things like that, and that's okay. But that's still, it is such a good story, you need to finish it. I've been told too many characters, but since Game of Thrones broke that, who cares? It's my story, this is how it goes. So, anywho, be grateful for your opportunities. Be grateful for your hardships, especially if it's positive drama. It means that you're working on stuff. It means that you're building your character. It means that you're leveling up your life. Be grateful for that you have that experience, that you live such a life that you're able to work on such creative, wonderful things versus just start trying to stay alive. Be grateful. This is our Mordant Mon. Welcome to my Mordant World.